So we're doing a couple firsts. First, trying this out and seeing if it works. If it doesn't work, so be it. Another first is that I happen to be down here, so I I would figured I would take a walk and see if I could, you know, make my way over to Trinity Church or by the Trade Center today when it's not too busy and crowded. Of course, I have to remember exactly how to get there. Um, and we'll see how it goes. Not so sure I'm going to keep this going, but let's take a look, see see what's like. So one of the things that I'm noticing being downtown on right now, I'm on Worth and Church. If I can figure out exactly how to turn this around, I'm using an external app so that I can actually stream because I can't do it via YouTube yet. Um, One of the interesting things about being down here is that it feels a lot like, it's always felt down here. I just have to remember exactly how to get over there. I think I had to take a left on Church Street. Um, I moved to New York City on 96, right, in 96, and I went to NYU, which is just north of here. So I'm on Church, so you can see this is the street that I'm on. And in that direction, facing, the camera's facing is where the towers were, and or the direction the towers were. And this neighborhood has always been really, well, it was always very quiet for a long time. Most of the time that actually going to ask directions, just make sure that I'm. Trinity Church is that way, right? Trinity Church is that way. Yes. And it's to the right, or just keep going straight, and it's on Church. I can't remember. I think it's on Church, just further south, right? No, actually, it's on Broadway. So I have to go that way a little bit. You have to go that way. Oh, that's right. Oh, the curve is there. So when I get to, when you get to you'll get sort of. I'll see it, right? They're like by the park. By the, now you can walk through the World Trade Center site too, so you'll get there. Yeah, it'll be right in front of me, pretty much. Yeah, I just want to go to Trinity Church. Yeah, I'll see it. It'll. You'll either come right. The back side of it or the front side. Yeah, I always get. Still to this day, without them, I don't know where I am. Yeah, the front side is on Broadway. The back side is on Church. Perfect. Thank you. So that was a nice guy. It's actually really funny. I don't know if you guys heard me, that I. It's true. Being down here without the towers, it's like even harder to navigate my way, because this is actually a really old part of New York. You can see that the streets down here look much more. It's not on a grid down here. Stuff is it's a little windy, and if I made a right, I could probably end up like feeling like I was like getting lost in some corner alley of Rome or UK or Netherlands. I mean, all those places would make a lot of sense, wouldn't they? So I was down here to read some poetry for a vigil for an 18-year-old boy that was murdered in Denver by a couple kids that were about the same age, and he was an Orthodox Jewish boy, and since I was already down here, I figured, why not make my way now? It's weird. We didn't have smartphones, or I didn't even really have I never brought a camera with me down here, so it's almost odd to like even be able to hold my camera at all with you guys, or my phone, or whatever the hell. I feel almost like I'm doing something sacrilegious. It's really strange, but I kind of wanted to, do this for myself. So let's see if I can figure out if there's any way to turn the camera. Nope, turned it off. I can't figure out how to get it to turn around. Sorry about this, guys. Using this app. Well, I'm using a streaming app, so I don't know if I can actually flip the camera around, so we're going to have to do something like this. So you're going to be on my shoulder here. So there's some FDNY over there. So this is Church Street. And this is actually not a direction that I recognize very much. I don't think I've ever come out this area this way, but I might have. It's so strange that like this part of the city right now. See, defending. Check that out. On the front of the fire truck says "Defending Liberty." Pretty cool, right? Oh, that's I actually know some. That's Edgerton. Know some. Used to, or I do know some folks from there. Hopefully, I'm sure everything's fine. They're all hanging out. Oh, there sounds like there's something going on actually. Oh yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 5 trucks here, so there's something happening. Who knows? Somebody else might know. Can you fill me in on what's going on down here? Letter 6 is here. Letter 10. Letter 1. Ooh, Rescue 1 is here too. That's a lot of FDNY. Everything cool? Everything okay? Everything okay-ish?
Hope so.
Can I well, hey, I got it. You know what? I appreciate the joke. I was going to go look at I don't think I can make it down here in a few days. I was going to go to Trinity Church. Just go this way, right?
Which way?
Trinity Church, just go that way, like, essentially.
I would hang out a second because there's supposed to be...
There's insulation that's burning on the third rail. We're going to have to shut power.
Right. If you planned on going to one of the stations...
No, I wasn't. I wasn't going to go to the station. I was just going to go to the church.
Oh, yeah. Go down there. Don't go down there.
I'm not going into the subway. I'm not stupid. I haven't been on the subway in a while. Hey, listen, have a good,
You too. Thank you.
It's a tough year, but tough year, but you're in my,
Thank you.
that's why I'm going down there.
All right.
Bye. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, maybe don't go down onto the subway if you happen to see this in your downtown. Something about, burning on the third rail somewhere down there. But I'm not going down there, so. Yeah, letter 4. Gosh, goodness gracious. I don't know if anybody caught that. He's like, he's so funny. I asked him, is he okay? And he's like, hope so. it was a joke though, but hey, listen, it's a little story. I remember after 9/11, I don't know if any of you guys saw like that Jon Stewart, or anybody saw the Jon Stewart thing. And we didn't know that it was okay to laugh for a long time. And I actually remember the first time I laughed actually after that day. I also remember, I know where we are now. So Broadway's that way, right?
There's 2 Broadways.
Trinity Church is like right there, right?
Yeah.
Like literally like as the crow
This is
flies.
church. That's Broadway, yeah.
So it's right-
Broadway's that way.
So it's like as the crow flies, it's right there, right?
What?
Trinity Church is that way.
Trinity Church?
Yeah, I think it's right over there.
Yeah, I think it's south of...
Yeah, it's always down here. I always get confused, but I think it's that way. I think I'm right?
It's on Broadway, Trinity Church?
Yeah, I mean you have to turn onto Broadway, but I could cut through, the site, but I don't.
That's like the park over there.
Yeah, so maybe it's a little further. It might be a little further
Trinity
south.
Church is the one where...
Right next to the towers, yeah.
Oh, where the towers in the subway.
Then it's a little further that way.
Yeah, then it's right...
Yeah, because I've barely been down here, so I always get confused.
Yeah, it's right across the street from the...
Exactly.
From the...
Right.
The subways that big funny building.
Right, exactly. It was like right behind it was the Century 21 was there, and then like so.
Century 21's
Right.
on the
So
corner.
so I mean I haven't been down here much since like without what was I'm like where the hell are we? But everything else looks the same.
They're building away down there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's more lively down here than it is in Hell's Kitchen. I'll tell you that much. I'm in Dead Kitchen now.
Hell's Kitchen is, we were just up there working, and my God.
I'm telling you, it's terrible,
It feels
right?
like the city went back 20 years.
I live on 57th Street. I bought there in '03, and I heard them looting on 57th. It's horrible. But thank you for acknowledging that because people don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we work in the city. I live on Long Island.
Oh, so listen.
It's like when I was young, we would come into Times Square, and there were like all these seedy little peep shows and shit like that.
Oh yeah, and crime.
And then it got cleaned up.
But it's also it's actually really strange. I'm actually worried about like being raped by a stranger in my neighborhood, which I've never had that experience. What New Yorkers worrying about that usually?
We were shooting on 51st and 8th, and there was a guy in the alleyway. He was laying in his shit, and he was there, and he was shooting up with another guy right there. I mean,
Right. What were you shooting?
Well,
No, I don't mean in your arm. I mean,
he was shooting heroin.
exactly.
We're shooting. It's a film that came in
Right.
from Canada. It's called Luckiest Girl Alive.
So are you with
I'm a Teamster.
Teamster, right?
We drive all the films.
Yeah, I know. I went to Tisch. Yeah, but I'm now right now I can't go to the theater.
Yeah. No,
You understand what I'm saying?
And we lost all that Broadway work.
Well,
we
but
did
I'm
all
not
the
allowed.
drugs.
But I'm not allowed even when they open
Really?
because I have CRPS. I can't get vaccinated, but I'm anti-vax and not welcome.
Wow.
Fucking crazy shit.
But you got to get your vaccine.
I can't.
So,
Oh, you mean? Well, I'll give you my number, but I might come to that. But I was gonna print one. I don't want to talk.
mine.
Nice. Well, I listen.
And I'm not vaccinated.
I know. Well, I listen.
We're fighting our union. We
Right.
got to get all these people together because